Hello everybody and welcome back for what is very clearly going to be a strange Fallout 4 mod review. And that's because today we are checking out Leia's Weird World Quest Souvenirs by Leia the Unknown. So what this mod is going to do is add new souvenirs for you to collect as you do quests throughout the Commonwealth. Doing very specific unique quests will give you very specific unique rewards. Most of them pretty out there. So I suppose we'll just go ahead and get started with the first one, and what you see here is a miniature Vault-Tec Souvenir Billboard, which can be obtained as soon as you leave the vault and endure Vault-Tec's experiments. So right off the bat you can see that this is a pretty wild mod. Each of these quest rewards is going to be equally if not more crazy than the last. So here we have a nice new melee weapon, which as you can see is the Billboard from Vault-Tec, the one right over there. Shrunk down so that you can use it again as a melee weapon. And, well, it just works. Nothing too special about this one, but it has 51 damage, a swing speed of slow, a weight of 120 pounds, and a value of 40,000 caps. Definitely something you'd probably want to lug to your nearest store and just sell as quickly as possible. Obviously this mod is intended to be a little bit goofy, but this one is still just pretty fun. If you're really a collector, then hey, maybe you want this hanging up at your settlement. Up next, we have the miniature ArcJet engine, which you can obtain by cooking Paladin Dance inside of ArcJet systems when you take him through there. You can activate that big button that ignites the jet itself, and well, that'll get you this new beauty. And this one's actually pretty neat, as it is a fully functional flamer. So, now you just hold a miniaturized jet engine as a new type of heavy energy weapon. Pretty interesting stuff. And I gotta say, I think the stats are equally as interesting. It has a damage of 150, uses jet fuel of course, has a fire rate of 90, a range of only 11, an accuracy of 50, a weight of 80 pounds, and a value of only 30,000 caps. And I think this thing is actually relatively usable in first person. Not too terrible looking. Pretty nice. Interesting stuff with the miniature ArcJet engine. And it looks like we even have some volunteers who want to test out the raw power of this thing. And as you can see, this is definitely a sight to behold. You definitely don't want to be messing with somebody who has an ArcJet engine. And if you thought it couldn't get crazier, well, here we are with the Shoulder Cannon Mini Nuke Launcher, which can be obtained after you return from Fort Strong during the Brotherhood questline. And this is going to be the only weapon that's not miniaturized, because as you can see, this is just a full-size cannon. Now, I suppose that it isn't too obtrusive in first person, but this thing shoots out mini nukes. Because, you know, why not? And even in third person, it takes up a good bit of your screen and is a little bit hard to use. So first person might actually be the way to go with this one, interestingly enough. In terms of stats, with this one you're getting 465 damage. Shooting those mini nukes, like I said, has a fire rate of 1, a range of 117, an accuracy of 63, a weight of 300 pounds, and a value of only 500 caps. Up next, I think I have my favorite of the bundle here, and that's going to be the Bunker Hill Basher, a miniature version of the Bunker Hill Monument, turned into what is essentially a super sledge. This beautiful thing can be obtained after completing the quest Prep School at the Bunker Hill, and then you get this nice, what is essentially a sword, but in terms of damage, like I said, more similar to a super sledge. But it's pretty fun to hit people with this thing. In terms of stats, we have something that actually mimics sort of a real weapon in Fallout 4. A damage of 59, a swing speed of medium, a weight of 3 pounds, and a value of only 50 caps. Compared to the other stuff we've seen, that's pretty reasonable. And this thing is actually the fully modeled Bunker Hill Monument, as you can see, complete with an interior staircase. Really, really funny and also super cool. Moving on, just getting more ridiculous by the second, we have the Miniature Constitution, a rocket-powered club, awarded after you can get the USS Constitution to take flight. And, well, as you can see, this thing is quite a faithful recreation. especially given that it is just a shrunk down model of the Constitution. Complete with working jets on the backside, this thing is actually super cool. Works perfectly as a melee weapon, grabbing it by the masts, and, well, what can I say? It is just a miniature version of the boat. Only takes up a good 50% of your screen in total, luckily most of it is just ropes. Definitely a, well, let's just say usable melee weapon. And this thing actually packs a whopping damage of 297, has a swing speed of slow, a weight of 12 pounds, and a value of 40,000 caps. Another one you're going to be torn on whether or not you want to sell it or keep this thing on your wall. Or, if you're using certain mods, wear it on your back. And finally, we have the Yangtze rocket rifle. A weapon so long that I have to choose whether or not it or my character is in focus. This is a miniature version of the Yangtze submarine, obviously, that actually shoots out miniature rockets, which is just so cool. And this is awarded after you get the sub up and working again after doing the small quest aboard the Yangtze submarine. And this is actually a pretty fun and functional weapon. You can see we have a ghoul right over there, and well, the rockets are a little hard to control as they are full auto, but if we actually tried to control that recoil, it's reasonable. Might take some getting used to. Then it might not do a ton of damage, but hey, this one actually looks really cool. Almost looks like a proper missile launcher. Almost. So for the damage on this one, only a base damage of 40, an energy damage of 8, shoots missiles, a fire rate of 90, awfully fast for a missile launcher as we've seen, a range of only 11, an accuracy of 45, a weight of 90 pounds, and a value of 20,000 caps. And another weapon that looks just hilarious when using the classic holstered weapons. Super funny having this thing hanging on your back and sticking straight up in the air like that. And that is all of the weapons included in this pack. Definitely some fun ones, and also some absolute abominations created by Leia the Unknown. Really interesting idea for a mod though. I do like the idea of having some more cool, unique quest rewards for just doing different quests and experiencing different locations in the game. This is just an interesting, unique take on that. Sadly, none of these weapons are modifiable at the workbench, so how you get them is as is. So it's really up to you whether or not you want to go and collect them all, store them in your settlement, actually use them, or just sell them, because again, some of those are worth an awful lot of caps. And if you're installing this mod, I'm guessing you don't care too much about cheating or taking your game serious or making it immersive, so really, who cares? It's up to you at that point. All in all though, this is actually a really fun, unique, and creative mod. Super cool. Really funny to play around with, and if you have a goofy load order, this one fits right in there, along with M's Abominations and any other random mods you can throw in. So, really fun one, definitely a cool, unique experience, and it was really something funny to wake up to today. So with that, if you want to try the mod out for yourself, it'll be linked in the description as always, and don't forget to support your mod authors. Go out there, endorse and donate anything you can just to show your support and appreciation for all of their hard work. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a rating, subscribe if you haven't already for more mods and content just like this, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace! And hey, shout out to all of our patrons for their continued support. As always, your donations are greatly appreciated and help to fund videos just like this one, so again, thank you.